Hi, my name's Alex McCullough, and I'm a man of the Mount. We're on our way here to the Mundelein basketball tournament, and as you can see, we're headed through the vast fields of windmills. There are those out there who have irrational fears of things like windmills, and to that I would respond that that's okay, because someone has conquered our fear of windmills. Someone more powerful than we can imagine, and his name is Don Quixote. Thank you, Miguel de Cervantes, for bringing us the hero that we deserve. This is Alex McCullough from Man of the Mount.
That was good.
You thought I was going to say Jesus, but I didn't.
Hi, this is Sean Wilson, one of the Men of the Mount, and I just want to wish everybody a happy Super Bowl Sunday. Of course, you might be watching on a day that's not Super Bowl Sunday, so happy day in February then. So today we're going to recap a great weekend that we had. We went to the seminary up in Chicago for their annual basketball tournament called Mundelein. And unfortunately, we meant to recap all of our games after the individual games. This was actually our backup plan. We were going to try and get Michelle Tafoya to come and do all of the sideline reporting for us, but it is Super Bowl Sunday and she's just a little bit busy. So here we are, recapping all of our games 24 hours after they all happened. Our first game was played Friday night against the home team, Mundelein Lakers, and as you can imagine, we, the Minor Prophets, were in a raucous atmosphere. The crowd kind of got under our skin from the get-go, but we fought through. The beginning of the game was neck and neck. We made some shots, got some rebounds, played some really, I think, a pretty good 2-3 zone against them. But eventually they kind of wore us down. They were in shape, and they kind of ran us up and down the court. But we hung in there, and then in the second half, kind of the wheels fell off, and we couldn't quite keep up. So we lost by a fair margin. I don't remember exactly by how much, but it was a good game. But ultimately, the better team won, and unfortunately, that better team wasn't us. The next morning, Saturday morning, we were playing St. Paul's Seminary, which is up in Minneapolis on the campus of the University of St. Thomas. And they were a scrappy bunch. Lots of energy. Fun guys to play against, and this game was a bit closer, but ultimately we lost this one. But I think we played much better. We played some better offense. We forced them into a lot of turnovers. We had a lot of steals in the 2-3 zone, a lot of batted balls, gotten some passing lanes. It was a lot of fun. Made some shots. Deacon Eric Wood is always a long ball threat, and they were actually yelling to guard 25. That's Deacon Eric Wood, because he was our hope for a comeback. Unfortunately, again, we fell short, but luckily we had a third game, a consolation, and this was against Moreau Seminary. Moreau is the seminary for those studying for the Congregation of the Holy Cross. Those are the priests who run the University of Notre Dame. So the good news is they did not have the luck of the Irish on their side. Moreau Seminary came out, and they were up a little bit, but then we hit the gas and went on like a 12-0 run, and I don't think the game was really in question. They came back and were up 1 at halftime, but we kind of gathered in the huddle at halftime, looked at each other and said, there's no way we're going to lose this game. And I think right off the bat, we scored maybe 10 unanswered points to give ourselves a comfortable margin. Alex McCullough kind of did the heavy lifting, and he had a number of baskets. Who knows? I think 10 points. Is that right, Alex? 10 points?
Yeah, I think that's right.
10 points. Who knows how many rebounds, but 3 blocks, and I think one of them you could feel the after effects of the block shot because it was just that much of a stuff. So we came out and we did end up beating Moreau. It was a joyous occasion. So we went 1-2. Not the best result, but I think that's probably about the result we deserve. So it was a good weekend. The best part is we made it back before the snowstorm. We made it back in time to watch the Super Bowl and back in time to get some schoolwork done. So thanks for tuning in. go ahead and send out any recruiting you know for any good basketball players. We're losing Deacon Eric Wood, who's one of our stars around here for a number of years. So we'd like to thank Deacon Eric for all the hard work he's put in for the basketball team, sharpshooting, motivating us, and keeping us in a lot of basketball games. This is Sean Wilson for the Men of the Mount. Thanks for watching, and please keep praying for us here in Cincinnati. So we're here in Mundelein's gym, and after our game we sat up against this wall. I am number 32. Can you see my sweat stain? Next to me, Mr. Alex McCullough, number 55, and all the way down here, number 1, Christopher Geiger.
That's the closest we'll ever get to having our numbers retired.
Yep. That's like having them hung from the rafters.